Welcome. This is Hands to Heart Center's Mindful Moment, where we'll take about 15 minutes to pause and meditate together. My name is Jessi Rosinski, and I'm here on behalf of Hands to Heart. Hands to Heart Center is a yoga service organization in the greater Boston area that focuses on providing the healing benefits of yoga to people experiencing trauma. So today I'll be guiding a standing meditation. So I will be in a standing position and leading from here. Yet this is definitely suitable should you find yourself more comfortable sitting or lying down or in another posture. So for those of us who'd like to experiment with this standing practice, I invite you to come to stand. You'll put your weight equally on 2 feet, and you might just even rock forward and back a little bit to find your center, side to side. My feet are a little bit wider than hips width, and I have the feeling of, rooting down. My feet feel heavy and weighted. And then as I scan up through my body, I feel my knees soft. Arms are just hanging lightly. You may find it supportive to place the hands on the body in some way, the belly, the heart, belly and heart, on hips or a little bit behind you. If you feel that gives you some stability, feel free to play around with that and adjust as we go through the practice. Shoulders are released. And there's a distance between the ears and shoulders as the crown of your head reaches up towards the sky. And you can fix your gaze down toward the ground or close the eyes a bit. We'll start inviting some deep breaths to center ourselves, settle into the body. So deeply breathing in and out through the nose. Filling up the body with air on the inhale and exhaling to release it all out. Deep breaths at the pace that you need to go. Fill up completely with air and then exhale it all completely. As you breathe, you might find the hands on the belly are an interesting sensation. You'll feel them come out and protrude as you fill with air, and as you exhale, they'll come inwards. So continue with a few rounds of this gentle deep breath. And I'll share something I heard in a meditation session earlier this week. The teacher said that our breath is not just our breath. We use it in meditation as our anchor or a centering point. But he said the breath is really the breath of the world. And I love that because at this moment in particular, there are so many urgent needs in the world around race, around the pandemic, around climate change, politics, so much that feels urgent. And meditation can be something that is very independent. Yet if we think of our breath as the breath of the world, that brings awareness to meditation as a way to help connect, to be able to skillfully deal with these urgent needs of the world. And so if that's something that resonates for you, I invite you to keep it in mind as we practice together, that your breath represents your awareness, but that is also something you bring outwardly to everything and everyone that you interact with. So after your next exhale of this deep, gentle breathing, you have 2 options. One is to release the control of the breath so the body begins to breathe on its own. The other is to continue with the breath in this very deep way. So whichever you've chosen, you can continue to breathe deeply or just let the body return to its own breath. And we'll bring our awareness to the bottom of our bodies, to our feet. And notice the feet touching whatever surface you're standing on, be it the living earth, carpet, a hard floor. Notice all the sensation in the feet as they press down into the surface. Awareness gently moves up towards your ankles. Noticing the stability, the feet and ankles that are grounding you as well as holding you up. You notice some small adjustments in the feet and ankles that keep you balanced. So there's a play between steadiness as well as small adaptive movements. I'm glad your awareness up above the feet, above the ankles, into your calves, your shins, feeling this area heavy, grounded, stable. And you'll arrive at the knees. Softness in the knees. And moving up through the limbs, up from the knees through the thighs, the hamstrings, the bone that connects your knee towards your hip. And notice the wholeness of your entire lower body. All the way from the tips of the toes, to the ankles, to knees, to hips. Weighted and strong. Shift your attention to your pelvis area and hips. And the center of our body, often a very core of stability. And what sensations can you observe in this area? Include the buttocks, fronts and sides of the hips, the entire pelvic bowl. Feeling 360 degree all around this midsection of your lower body. Bring the awareness upwards towards your belly and abdomen. Invite this area to be soft, undefended, easy as the breath flows in and out. The belly can often be a field of sensation. What is it that you notice is here for you? Meeting everything you find with just a gentle awareness. Your attention moves up to the rib cage. Again, moving with the speed of breath. And the rib cage towards the chest, towards the area of the heart. And feel the quality of this space in your chest and in your heart area. It can be helpful to bring a hand to this spot to further connect what is present for you here. And anything you find, you continue to breathe with, meet with acceptance. The chest and heart area can be a place where, in addition to physical feelings or sensations, you may notice an emotional quality, somewhat of like an internal weather system. Whatever's here is met with an accepting awareness. And from this chest area, you move to your back body, the area between the shoulder blades. And move down the spine to the mid-back, to the low back. The belly remains easy and free as you explore the back body and invite that same ease and freedom into the spine. And sensing your torso as a whole, the area from the hips to the shoulders, along the front body, and along the spine and the back body. This whole region is breathing with awareness. Imagine the inhale as nourishing and the exhale as a release. Breath moving through this entire midsection of the body. Extend your awareness to your shoulders. Notice the distance from the tip of one shoulder across the front body to the other shoulder. And then from that shoulder across the back body to the other. And arms dangle. Feel the weight and volume of the arms as they hang down. The space from the shoulder to the elbow. Space from the elbow to the wrist. And extending from the wrist all the way to the fingertips. And take a moment to focus on the energetic quality of the hands. Fingertips, pads in the fingertips, palms. It can be an area that feels very alive. Just notice what sensations you find here. And with each breath, invite even more qualities of heaviness and spaciousness into the hands and arms. As we continue to move up the body, we bring our awareness back to our shoulders, thinking of the space where the shoulders connect to the neck, and a long line of energy through the spine up towards the chin and jaw. Imagine a long distance between the ears and the shoulders. Awareness in the face. Sense, how do the lips feel? What is the quality inside the mouth? The tongue, the space between the teeth, the jaw. The quality of your eyes and the muscles around them. Imagine a smooth brow from temple to temple. And that there is ease all along your hairline, the front of your face, forehead, extending all the way to the back of the neck. And bring your awareness to the entire head, the scalp, the face, ears, nose. Take a moment to scan through the entire body, from the tip of the head, through the face, down the entire length of the spine, front body and back body. What are the sensations in the legs, in the arms? The entire body, a field of sensation from head to feet. Notice the possibility of all the abundance of feelings that can be in this space. Alive and breathing. Holding yourself in tender awareness of the entire body. And as we conclude, I'll read a brief passage from Ruth King. She says, "May all beings, without exception, benefit from our growing awareness. May all beings, without exception, benefit from our growing awareness." And if your eyes are closed, as you feel ready, you may open them. You bring some movement to the body, adjust your stance. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Thank you for spending some time together with me at Hands Heart Center, and may these practices benefit you and all your interactions in the world. Be well.